Alright, Aiden, so this is you with Aroldis Chapman. I might have made this comment. I don't need you to be Aroldis Chapman, but this is an example of you versus someone else. So, this is your video before I did anything, before I said anything. Okay, and so we're going to see some differences here. Top of your leg kick right there. Okay? So I like the top of your leg kick. I like that you're turned away, you're moving down the mound. So this is what I'm looking for. Are you inside your back leg? And you are. Okay, so I like how you peek your leg kick, okay, or get to here. What I want you to see is how he actually peeks it. So this is the top of his, and this is where he essentially gets out of the peak. Okay, and I want you to see the difference in yours. Okay, so when I see you're starting to go down is right there. Look at the difference in your position. So you'd want to move more similarly to him in the sense that we don't want to break our body down. We don't want to gain this bend, this flexion in our body so soon. Okay, so this just makes it harder for you to make things happen late. So essentially, if you were this low and you were out farther, you would be in a different position relative to where you're trying to throw. Okay, so I'm going to take him to where his leg goes down, take you to where your leg goes down, and yours really never goes down in that way. So that's where we talked about 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see his foot and knee clearly go down as he initiates his move down the mound. Okay, so another thing to look at it from a timing standpoint is look at his hand. Okay, so when his hand goes down and just starts the peak, okay, yours is right there. Okay, look at the differences in position. Okay, so his lead leg is turned away, so it's like he's showing the back of his right knee. It would be your left knee, and it's down. Okay, he's also a little bit more upright from his back hip to his back shoulder. Okay, so this started earlier with you, so let's go back. Let's go right here. So this is where your front knee crosses your front hip. Okay, this is where his knee crosses his front hip. Okay, so look at the back knee. Yours has started to turn in, his has stayed out. His back hip is turned away more. Your back hip is starting to come. This has a lot to do with your lead leg. Okay, so you can see the differences in your lead leg versus his. Okay, just look at the path of his lead foot and lead knee. So this move right here will be your biggest focus with that lead leg as far as creating a more efficient path of what it takes. Okay, so you're going to notice this turn right here with your right knee, you're never going to see him get in that. Okay, so when his knee, this is called internal rotation, when his knee turns down to the ground, he's extending. So his knee never gets in this position before extension. It's turned out. Right here he extends his back leg as his lead leg opens up. So you can't extend yet because your body's not ready to throw the ball. So your left leg opens up and goes out from under you before you're able to drive. Okay, so really a lot of what your throw is your left leg thrown out in front of you and pulling your body forward versus a leg that stays behind you and waits until your back leg drives to come out and catch you. So your leg is pulling you essentially, where his leg is catching him. Your leg catches you too, but it's in more of a pull fashion. So contact. Okay, so your upper half times that. Notice he never gets his elbow high like that. So his elbow is going to be below his shoulder, and then as he turns, it gets above his shoulder. Starts low, finishes high is the way I talk about it. So a big thing to do is watch lead legs, that front leg of good throwers, and try to copy it.